We are making herb grilled chicken breasts delicious. What are we going to start with?
All right, this is a great recipe because even though our theme today is recipes for 2 people, this is a great one because you actually do all the preparation once, but you end up with 2 meals.
I like.
Excellent.
Very much.
So I've got a couple of cloves of garlic in here, and then we're using mint, we're using cilantro, some basil, and then we're also using chives.
Chives, I like.
All of that has gotten into here as well.
Okay.
And then I've also added a little bit of canola oil just to get some liquid in here. So then let's put some ginger in here, some chopped ginger, and some brown sugar. So we've got a hint of sweetness going on. And then over here, this is cayenne pepper.
Very nice.
A little cayenne's going in here. That's going to give us some heat.
Awesome. And
then for the rest of our liquid, a little bit of soy sauce. So, and sesame oil. So it's kind of it's a little bit of an Asian flavor, a little sweet, a little hot.
It ends up being a pretty thick mixture.
That's right. It's not really a marinade. It's more like, I guess you'd call it a wet rub.
Wet rub.
Yes,
wet
exactly.
Rub.
So we're just going to pulse this a few times, just like that. That's all you'd have to do.
Great.
So let's get this off.
Into what?
We've got...
Oh, that's your favorite thing from what I know.
Absolutely.
To marinate in, or in this case,
no dishes
rub,
to do.
Yeah.
And so remember I said that this is prep once, do enough for 2 meals.
Right.
So 2 chicken breasts in each one of these bags. And we're just going to, if you hold the bag, I will take this, divide it in half, and half goes into each one. There we go.
Great.
So, and then we'll put the other half in the other one.
That smells ridiculous. It's so good.
There we go.
Yes.
If you get the mint, the fresh herbs, fantastic. So let's get these sealed.
Yep.
Squeeze some of the air out. And then we're just gonna, you wanna play with your food again.
Yeah, that's the best.
Rub it around.
Allow that. Uh-oh. How'd you get the air out?
Squeeze, yep, exactly, you
Yeah.
got it. So one of these is going in the fridge. That's going to be for dinner. And then that one, why don't you stick that one in the freezer, so that'll be one for another meal later on.
Nice.
All right, so then what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna use a grill pan, and we're just grilling these off. So I've got our 2 chicken breasts, and these look like they're just about ready to flip. Let's see. Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. So you get nice grill marks.
How long per side, roughly?
About 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes per side. And then you always want to check to make sure that they're properly cooked by using your digital meat thermometer.
I'm going to guess on the temperature.
All
It's
right.
honestly like a random guess.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's between 150 and 200.
Absolutely right.
So
and
what
you know
is
what?
it exactly?
You've got, it's 170, which is pretty much smack
Okay.
dab in the middle of that. So that was pretty good.
And where in this meat do I put it, do you think?
You're going to slide it into the thickest part, which is usually the top part of the breast. And it doesn't have to go in very far, only about that much, which is the nice thing about the digital thermometers. And so when it's 170, then we can take it off and just stick it on the plate over there. One of the really important things, though, is don't cut into it right away. Because when you do that, all the juices are going to escape and your chicken's going to be dry. So let it rest.
Okay.
Just let it chill out for a little bit, for about 5 minutes for pieces this size, and your resting time increases. If you're doing a whole chicken, for example, that's going to be closer to 15 or 20 minutes.
That's a good tip.
Yeah,
Good
so you
tip.
definitely want to just let everything rest.
If you joined in progress, that's okay. We're making herb grilled chicken breasts. The recipe will be on foodmanitoba.ca. This smells so good.
The fresh herbs are wonderful, and this is a great way, you know, especially in the summertime, if you've got fresh herbs in your garden, and sometimes the herbs kind of overgrow the garden, this is a great way to use it up. Yeah.
And then as well, this recipe is like we serve two, but we've also made one that we can bring out at any time out of the freezer and do it again. That's awesome. We're with the Manitoba Chicken Producers. This is Great Taste of Manitoba. Again, foodmanitoba.ca. We started with the whiskey cream sauce. So Sheila went off to try and pair with that.
Yes.
She's going to do the herb grilled chicken breast. And then when we come back, I'm pumped about this one. It is, I think we're gonna use chicken legs,
Chicken legs, that's right.
but then we're gonna make like a chutney butter.
Chutney butter.
I have no idea what that means, I just know I love it.
All right, that's a good way to start.
All right, we'll be right back.